हम होंगे कंगाल, हम होंगे कंगाल, हम होंगे कंगाल एक दिन.
Calling him a Gaddar is almost accepted. It's a norm. Literally every other person in Shiv Sena, the UBT faction, have called him. All opposition leaders, including Ajit Pawar, by the way, who's now a party colleague of his, a cabinet colleague of his, have called him Gaddar. So in the assembly.
I mean, let's just get the elephant out of the room. There's nothing criminal or there's nothing in that show which necessitates any criminal action.
This has been a little more dangerous than previous instances, considering that it did not stop at just vandalism. You saw the BMC going and demolishing a part of the building where Kunal Kamra actually performed.
You want to go beat up the guy and you're asking him, how can I come to Tamil Nadu? I thought that was more hilarious than the stand-up in itself.
We've inherited a police force which believes its job is to follow its master's orders, not the law. Right? They may say whatever they want to in public domain, but everybody knows the way the police force is structured, the way it functions, the way it carries out its duties. It is to preserve the regime.
The vigilante sort of actions right now are particularly horrific because you can also see what's happening to the venue. But in general, the sort of hypocrisy that we've been seeing in terms of every level of, the sort of democratic machinery having a very low threshold for what is considered offensive.
Something about power relations in this country is changing. People with power feel a lot more insecure. To me, all of this is a sign of power being insecure at some point, right? That you can't exactly make a clear claim that my power is legitimate.
In earlier times, politics was always said that, you win this fight on the street, right? It was always at the end, where do you get your votes? And it is what kind of narrative you establish on the street. But today, it's like what kind of narrative you establish on social media. That big theatre has what is rattled, I think. And
we are left in this absurd situation where the leading news out of India is state government chief minister picks a fight with comedian over jokes.
Intolerance is increasing more and more, and all governments are becoming autocratic in some way or the other. Last week we were discussing about the arrest of these two journalists in Telangana.
This is all just distraction. It's to keep us all busy so that we don't look at the real issues. What's happening in Nagpur is a travesty. People who are accused of rioting, their houses are being bulldozed. And this is Fadnavis's hometown. He's the home minister. This is what he's doing.